Hey guys, I just wanted to give you a video tutorial on using iBooks Author for your upcoming summative assignment. And so the first thing you need to do is open your iBooks Author application. So if you go up to your magnifying glass and if you start typing in iBooks Author, you should find the application listed. Notice it's iBooks Author, not iBooks. So if you don't see iBooks Author, then go ahead and go to self-service and log into self-service, and up here in this magnifying glass you could type in iBooks Author and it will come right up, search results. You can click install, it's really fast. You can go ahead and install it, and then once you have it installed, go back up to your main magnifying glass up here, find your application, iBooks Author, open it up, and it's going to open up to a template chooser. And so I don't have any stipulations on which template you want to use, but I suggest if you want to just go the easiest route and probably the easiest and clearest to work with, just click the basic one. But you can see you have a range of options here that you can go through. So go ahead and open up basic app or template, and then now you're just going to start working with the book and creating your iBook. And so you can start by going to your book title, and you could keep whatever is there. If you don't like it, just delete it. You could select whatever lines, functions, whatever it is you don't want. You can call your book whatever you want. Okay, it could be a story. God, I can't type. Okay, whatever you want. Your picture, that's going to have this default picture in the basic mode. You can delete it and you can add in whatever picture you want. And so after you've taken your pictures, you can go over here to media, and whatever pictures are in your iPhoto application, keep in mind they need to be in your iPhoto application. Obviously I don't have a lot of pictures, so just take whatever picture you want, drag it in, get this out of the way, and then you can move this picture around, format it how you want. You can change the size. If you want to do more with it, or you want to be a little more specific into where it's lining up, then select the picture, click on Inspector, and when you click on Inspector, click on this ruler, which is the Metrics Inspector. When you click on that, then it gives you options of the size, and here you can play with the size and you see how it's making the picture bigger. You can also change the position of where it's at, and you see how it's moving the position over according to the x-axis, according to the y-axis, and so forth. Right, whatever you want. You can change the angle on it, just take this dial and flip it all around. You can flip the picture a different way, upside down, whatever it is that you need to do. Okay, and so that's simply how you manipulate pictures. When you want to start working on the actual book itself, so chapter 1, and in your document you've got guidelines of what these titles should be called, and so you're going to follow the posted guidelines. All right, and you'll see all the details of what those chapters should be called. Inside that, starting with that chapter, you can either type whatever directly. You can go to a document and let me find something here. Oh, this was something we did. So you can go through a document, you can find something, copy it. Whoopsie. Copy it, and you can paste it, and it's going to just paste right in. You could also import, if you've written out a whole chapter in Word or in Pages, you can just import it directly into your book. And so like on this page 2 here, I'm selecting page 2, and I could go to Insert, and it says Chapter from Pages or Word document. So let's go to that, and then I'm going to look for the Soda and Mentos Design Lab, Insert. And it's going to ask me the layout, and so you can pick whatever layout you want. You can put it on a basic blank layout. You put it on the one that's already there. You'll play with that. And then it's going to take that, and there it goes. And I put everything in there. And so I've got my chapter, and it put it as a whole new chapter, chapter 2, which you can go back and edit if you want. And then it's got all the information already in there, ready to go. And again, if you want to edit things, you could change all those formats, and you could change how this looks and what you want to do with that. If you need to add new chapters, which you will. So you've done your first chapter, you've done your second chapter, and you're down at the end of the second chapter, and you want to go to insert, and you've got pages, and you want to insert a whole chapter. And so now here you go. This is a blank chapter. Go to insert, and where it says pages, you can go to another chapter with the same kind of setup, which is always going to do that setup unless you change it from the very beginning. When you start off, you can go through and you could delete all of the information, and then it will change all of that for you. You can also, when you're in the chapter, if you want to insert a section, you can insert a specific section within that chapter if you need more pages. If you need to insert more pages, just general pages, blank, 1 column, 2 column, 3 column, whatever you want, it's going to insert it for you, whatever you select. All right. If you selected it and you didn't like it, you can just go through here and change it. Click on that little arrow. Whatever you need. If you get on there and you still don't like it, and so like say you don't like this line that's showing up in between the 2 columns, you don't want it for some reason. Like let's say in here, let's say you didn't want this line that's over here dividing the page, and you see how it has this X, and so I could press delete and it's not deleting, it's not going anywhere, so that's because you need to unlock it. So select it, so you have it there, go up to arrange, go to unlock. Now you see how that X went away, and it's showing you selecting that line. You hit delete, done, and there it is, it's gone. Let's see, I believe that's all the basics of manipulating what you need, how to insert pictures. You can also insert videos. If you took videos and you want to insert videos, you can put in different movies that you have. If there's something specific that you want to record, an audio, if you have any recordings, you could put that in there. Whatever you need. Let's see. The other thing is that when you are all done, you've finished everything, okay, in the guidelines that are posted, it tells you that you need to have this saved as a iBook format and as a PDF format. And so you do not have to publish, which is what this button over here is. You do not have to publish, because that will take it and put the book that you create in the iBook store. See how that little pop-up came up when I scroll over here? And so if you do not want to put it in the iBook store, you do not have to. If you want to, go ahead, but you do not have to. So when you're done, you want to save your work. Just go to File, go to Save, and you can call it Summative Science iBook. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Save it in your shared Google Drive with me, so our folder that we have, and then that way you're saving your work. You have it there. It's in your iBook format. If I go into my Finder, you should see it in my Google Drive. There it is. Summative Science iBook. It's an iBooks author format with my upside down picture. Then you can go back to your book when you're done and it's ready to go. Now you want to convert it to the PDF as well. Go to File. You can go to Export, Export PDF, image quality. I mean, I'm not printing it, so go ahead and check, put best, because I'm not going to print it anyways. Hit Next, and again, you'll put it in the same shared Google folder. Export, and then you should see it in your and there it is in your Finder. Here it is in the iBook format. Here it is in the PDF format. You can open it up, whatever you want, a story, and there's your book, and it's going to come up in a PDF format, whatever you've created. I don't suggest putting it in PDF until you are absolutely 110% done with the iBook format and you've gone through the checklist and made sure that you've done everything you need to do. So that is your tutorial. I hope that you are excited and ready to go and take on this project and rock it. And so let me know if you have any questions, and we'll see you in class.